Man, what is up, guys? Man, this is the NXT Takeover in Brooklyn Part 2 review, man, and what a night. This was amazing. This night, guys, I don't think this is one of the best things I've experienced ever. Whew. I mean, from the beginning to the end, man, there was never a down moment that I wasn't just like, man, this is kind of lazy. Everything was up tonight, and tonight, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Tonight might be the night you guys hear me say a 10 out of 10. I'm still trying to think it over. I'm still trying to think of it. Tonight might be the night you guys might hear me say it, and some people be like, "Dang, 10 out of 10 is perfect." But this pay per view, I truly, as of now, I have nothing to complain about. It was great. This is this almost lived up to the same stature as SummerSlam, except man, possibly even WrestleMania. This if WrestleManias were like this, man, oh my gosh. But man, let's go ahead and get into things, man. So let's see. We start off the night with oh shoot, my bad. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so we start off the night with No Way Jose and Austin Aries. Man, they had a really good match. Like back and forth. Man, like No Way Jose, man, he got put through it. And I mean, pretty much the second half of the match, he dominated. Just dominated. But the closing of this match, man, it came down to No Way Jose had Austin Aries. He kept trying to go for the fall away slam, but Austin Aries kept on countering. Austin Aries had tried, lock in his submission maneuver. I forgot what it's called too. The last chancery, or something. Yeah, it's called the last chancery. He kept trying to lock in the last chancery, and man, no way Jose just got out of that man. So he was just like on my tap, and he grabbed the ropes. Then that's when No Way Jose put Austin Aries on the top rope. He was trying to hit a superplex, and Austin Aries, that man said, we ain't having that. That man hit a big elbow to the side of the head, just stunned him. He did a flip over No Way Jose into a sunset power bomb right back into the last chancery. That was pretty. That man, oh, like it was the transition was amazing. Like it had me in shock. It was like so many times in this match I couldn't tell who was going to take it. Like that's the reason why this night was so amazing because you never knew it was going to go down. And even in my prediction videos, I was keeping up because like I was just like, man, I got the first prediction down. Austin Aries and when I called that, man. But it was a great match. I mean, for a second, I thought that No Way Jose was about to get that. But now next we have Billy Kay versus Ember Moon, and I like, man, Ember Moon look fine. Ember Moon look fine, man. I like her gimmick. I like everything she does in the ring, and man, her finisher. Okay, man. First off, they had a really good match. The back and forth that the way they went back and forth, everything they did in this match, it was great. Um, Man, but like this match ended with a big gigantic kick to the back of Billy Kay's head. Billy Kay was getting up. Ember Moon went to the top rope. I didn't know what I was going to expect, man. This right here, it shocked the heck out of me. I was just like, man, I wonder what her finisher is, and what happened. That was something so unique, something I have never ever seen before in my life. She jumped. Like she jumped like she was about to do like a clothesline off the top, and within like 2 seconds she flipped like in midair, like a huge transition into like somehow a stunner in front of Billy Kay. It was so weird. It took me a while to process this. It got me out of my seat. Like my mouth just fell. I was like, like man, then I was just like, okay, I gotta chill out before I catch flies, man. It was amazing. Like that is one of the that was the most. That is an awesome finisher. That was an amazing signature move to pick up that her debut win. By the way, this was her debut match and a great way to pick up that debut win. After that, we have Bobby Roode and man, I still cannot say this guy's name. on and man, it's like it's so weird. Like even like the announcer tonight when he announced him, he messed it up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, he kind of botched it a little bit. But anyway, I mean, it was a good match. They also had a really good match. All the way like Bobby Roode had this awesome entrance, man. Bobby Roode, like he came up from the ground, and out of nowhere, all you saw was blue lights. Glorious, I will defend. Man, that man, glorious. It was just glorious. It was a glorious entrance, man. Glorious. That's all I gotta say, man. Bobby Roode came up the ground. He had that Ric Flair walk. That man had that Ric Flair jacket on. He had that Ric Flair walk. That man, he was just like he was just walking all like Ric Flair's, man. He was just like, yeah, man. This is my night. It's time for me to make things glorious. And he got in the ring, and he pretty much showed why he was glorious. They had a good, they had at least like a good 30, 25 minute match. Great match. He hit a spine buster and right into. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like his finisher was kind of. It's called the Glorious Bomb, and I was kind of hoping that maybe they would take like the Rude Bomb. Like man, I was like, man, well maybe they could take the Rude Bomb, and just change the name to the Glorious Bomb or something. But his finisher, that's the only thing about this. I was like, okay, that finisher might need some help. I was like, that finisher is not all. It's not what I expected. But I mean, it was like more like overall, other than that finisher, it was a great match. Like, amazing match, out of this world match. Let's see. Oh yeah, after that match, we had the WWE Tag Team. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, like until I got here, man, my predictions were 3-0. Man, I predicted all this, and you don't believe me? You can go back and check the prediction videos. Man, the prediction video before this. So you had Austin Aries. Yeah, so far we had Austin Aries picking up that win. Ember Moon and Bobby Roode. And then we get to the tag team title match: Johnny Gargano and Ciampa versus the Revival. This is where my prediction pretty much all my like my road it kind of crashed, and I was just like, dang man, because I knew it was gonna be a little different because even with title matches, things like things change when it comes to title matches. Like it's really hard to predict what's gonna happen. And man, they had a really good match. This match, this was actually a very long match, and at one point, I had got hungry, man. I was like, I had got so hungry, and I was trying to wait it out, but I was like, okay, I got to eat something. I had went and got my food, came back. This match was still going on. I was like, dang, man. I man, like the way this match ended, it was kind of upsetting, but like I said, my prediction was wrong. Gargano, he got caught by Dawson, and Dawson like he applied this reverse figure four leg lock on Gargano, and Gargano he tried his best to hold in, he tried his best to stay in the match, but eventually this man just tapped out. He had to tap. It looked brutal, and the rival retained the NXT tag team titles, and man. Dash and Dawson, man, they walked out. There was smiles on their faces, man. They were just like, we've officially beaten everybody. Man, they have, They were just like, man, we have officially beaten everybody, and man, like they had got out the ring, and like I really, like for a second I was just like, no, this isn't gonna happen. I thought Ciampa was about to attack uh, Gargano because like he was like it was almost like a Kevin Owens and a Sami Zayn moment, when Sami defended, Kevin Owens attacked. Well, I thought it was gonna be similar, because Gargano he had got up like they had both walked up to the top of the ramp, and he was just looking. He was just like, "I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry." Like you could read his lips, and he was like, and Gargano just looked at him with this look. I mean, not Gargano, but Ciampa had looked at him with this look, and he was just like, "Nigga, you cost us the titles." But then he just grabbed him, gave him a hug, and they went to the back. I really, for a second, I thought something was, I thought they were about to break up. Something was about to happen. Especially after that Cruiserweight Classic and all that stuff went down. But next match this match, man, this was probably this was up there. This match was one of the matches of the night right here. Man, Bailey versus Asuka. This match was, whew, man, it was emotional. I can say that this match was very, very emotional for, especially for the crowd. Like when I say this match was emotional, I mean it was around. It was almost around Undertaker when he lost a streak emotional. Like people were really pulling for Bailey, and I mean, what a long match. Like the breaking down of this match, the end of this match came. It was a kick. It was a roundhouse kick to Bailey. Bailey, she put a Hulk Hogan, and she just kept on. She kept on trying to fight back up. She was just like, like, and I mean, then she like as soon as she got back up, she slapped Oscar. Then that got Oscar pumped up. It was kind of like, okay, a roundhouse kick to Bailey. Bailey got pumped up. I slapped the Oscar. Oscar got pumped up, and then Oscar hit this Rod Van Dam like a back kick. It knocked Bailey down. Bailey tried her best to get up. Bailey, she was just struggling trying to get up. And then Oscar hit another roundhouse kick, and I mean 1, 2, 3. That was it. It knocked Bailey out. Um, at one point, man, I thought Bailey was about to pass out like she did in Dallas, man, because that same move that she passed out to when she was in Dallas, she was able to break out of it. And then as soon as she broke out of it, she hit the Bailey to belly on Oscar, and I thought she was about to pick up the dub. I was like, Bailey finally got that redemption, too. But at this point, man, I predicted this, and you can check the prediction. I had said this was probably going to happen. I said, it's probably about time that Bailey move on. I said it would be nice to see her do it, but I was like, I doubt it. It was kind of sad to see, but man, it was one of those things where you could just see it coming. But what a great match it was, man! What a great match it was. But let me see. Okay, yeah, the main event of the night, man. The main event. Man, this was. I mean, coming off a match like Bailey and Oscar, this got the crowd really ready for this match. I mean, like I said, it was emotional. Like when I say like when I say Oscar and Bailey's match was so emotional, I mean the crowd had tears in their eyes when they lost. Like when Bailey lost, the crowd it was just one. It was Bailey's top fan, and her number one supporter. She was there, and she was just like Bailey. She had the hairband on, her hair done the same way. She even had the title, and man, she just started crying as soon as Bailey got. Tears just flew down her eyes, and I was like, dang, man. It was sad. It truly was sad, and I mean that pretty much that really got us ready for this next match, man. It was just like I'm guessing it's the guy that pretty much played made Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song. He came out with a violin and he started playing his theme song like first, and then as he started playing it, the Shinsuke's original theme song started playing, and pretty much they just played at the same time as Shinsuke came out, and then Shinsuke's theme song stopped, and then this dude with the violin, he kept on, he kept on finishing out as the crowd, whoa, they were just singing along with it, man. They were singing with it. I was like, man, what? This is good, That was a really good entrance, and I mean. That led to Samoa Joe. I thought, Samoa Joe was probably, I was like, man, Samoa Joe, that man might have, like, security come out with him or something. That's what I said. I said, man, security or something. Something was going to happen. And, I mean, he just came out normal. He came out talking. He was just like, I'm going to show him respect this, huh? Yeah, man, I'm going to show him respect this, huh? It sounded like Rick Ross. I don't know. All I heard was like, huh. It was just mumbles and huh. It was just weird. But, man, this match, ooh. This match had, it was bad. It was just every single match tonight was a piece of a puzzle. It made it what it is. Like, it was a huge piece of the puzzle. And then, like, this match was only, it was a big piece. It was the final piece. Yeah, man, I was pulling for Shinsuke. I was like, man, come on, Shinsuke, because at one point in this match, man, Samoa Joe's like head was on the apron, and I thought Shinsuke looked like he was about to go for a knee to the back of the head, and Shinsuke Nakamura, like Samoa Joe moved out the way, and Shinsuke he jumped up like high in the sky. And this man came down, his knee hit the hard part of the apron, and then it also hit the ground, man. Like all you heard was boom, like a huge thump. And I was like, okay, that might be it. That might be, that might be the downfall of Shinsuke. He probably about to lose this. And I was like, this kind of sucks right now. But Shinsuke, that man fought back, fought back, fought back. He got hit with a muscle buster. Man, good lord, bro. He sold that muscle buster, man. One, two, kick out. This was like at one point, man. This match was like it was just submission city. Just nothing but submissions. Like it's back and forth submissions constantly. Just man, like at one point, Samoa Joe hit the STF, like John Cena's STF. At one point, he hit that. Uh, Shinsuke hit, a cross arm breaker. Let's see. Samoa Joe hit the. Oh yeah, he had a crossface shades of Chris Benoit. Yeah, as if you want to acknowledge that that man exists. But yep, shade that man hit shades of Chris Benoit. Let's see. And then oh yeah, you Shinsuke hit that man hit the Brent Hart on Samoa Joe. That man hit Brent Hart's. He hit the sharpshooter. Man, it was back and forth. Man, they were just using past signature, submission moves, and it all came down to the end, man. Samoa Joe hit another muscle buster on he was going for another muscle buster after he hit the first one, and Shinsuke kicked out because he tried everything. Samoa Joe he tried his sleeper hole, and it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. He got out of it somehow, and so that's when he hit the first muscle buster. Shinsuke kicked out. He went for another one, and Shinsuke countered. He hit that big running knee. One, two. Samoa Joe kicked out. Shinsuke, he just started screaming. The crowd, it was perfect timing too. The crowd started singing his theme song again. Oh, the crowd just started singing it again. He got on the top rope. Samoa Joe was getting up, a big knee off the top rope. Samoa Joe was getting back up. He went into the corner, ran again, another big knee. One, two, three. Shinsuke Nakamura is your new NXT tag. I mean, I was about to say tag team. I mean, he's your new NXT champion. Period. That man, he got that. That man, that was pretty. I marked out. I marked out when I saw that. Man, it's just the way he did it. It was just so. It was just perfect. And then they I think man Samoa Joe, man, that man might have like some concussions or something. And they had to carry that man out. Like he had to get carried out. Like you had people trying to pick him up, just get him out the arena. And Shinsuke was just, that man was just dancing. He was just dancing with the title. And then that's how the night ended too, man. So, hey, I want so badly to give this a 10 out of 10, but I feel like if I do, you guys are gonna be like, nothing's perfect. But you know what? I'm gonna do it, man. This was like a 10 out of 10 takeover, and this is a rare thing that I will give something a 10 out of 10. But it was nothing wrong with this. Every match was good length. Every match was just on point. Every match was filled with action. Every match, like literally, my attention never got drawn off. Like I was like literally paying attention to every single thing that went on, and it was just good. So, I mean, you guys get the WWE Network if you can check it out, man. It was a great night. It was a night of beginning. It was a night of an end. You know, I hope to see maybe Samoa Joe go to the main roster. I hope to see Bailey go to the main roster. So I mean, yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow, though. Tomorrow is SummerSlam. I'm going to be up in that SummerSlam access, the SummerSlam show, period, my SummerSlam prediction. So you guys stay tuned for that. And also make sure you stay tuned for some Madden Mobile. and some NBA Live mobile. So like, comment, subscribe, and Inferno out.